Choose your fighter.
Lightning inspired.
But I want to be... Can't I be both? Godzilla -1 was really fucking good. Good job for my spree. See, at least Asher's is supportive. I wish you could be Casey. But oh my god, I just want to... Godzilla versus Kong, I just want to see giant monsters fighting. I don't fucking care about side characters. I don't care about the little girl. Just like, only he understands me. Guys, like, you don't understand. He's just a misunderstood monkey. I don't give a shit about any of that. Or the corrupted government, or whatever, that's in the movie. We're talking about Godzilla versus Kong. I don't. Well. Okay, let's see. Big dinosaurs fighting, dino fight, dino fight. When we can play a Godzilla game, open world where we can go around Earth destroying everything. Well, I mean, there was that new game, Kong, or whatever it was. Did you see it? Did you see the new Kong game? It looks really bad. I'm just gonna... Yeah, it looks like it's from, like, I don't know, PS3. Dream lifted in the chat. You're welcome. Yeah, it did not receive good reviews. And then I watched gameplay of it. Well, also the cutscenes, the character, it had the same thing as the Walking Dead game that came out, where the characters, the cutscenes, they don't move. They're not animated. Yeah, I am the Dream Crusher. Dude, how does Link not get tetanus? Oh, oh, that was scary. Casey, you are scary sometimes. Am I actually? I get the same comments from my coworkers at work. I was like, I don't know. I can never tell if they're joking or not. Not sure if I feel safe being your boxing sparring partner. Ashes, do you want to be my sparring partner? I might get a right hook out of nowhere. I've been practicing on my left hooks too. And to my surprise, I was able to coordinate a lot better than I thought. I just... No, it's not replacement, Andy. Now I just have 2 partners. Come here, little bastard! Ugh. That came too easy for you. I'm not sure how to feel. Well, you said you were scared, so to make you feel comfortable, I asked Ashes. Strange how it enshrines a glorious statue of Nympha. He looks after the Zora from here. So this is where they moved the statue. Okay, yeah, this is... Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, I just needed... Oh, okay. My dearest friend, is there anything like to inquire? Ask me whatever your heart desires and I shall... Okay. I have a task that I was restoring Jato with investigating the ruined fragments and any history books. Lady Yona, she is my dearest childhood companion, and much more. She is also my fiance, my intended, my bride-to-be. Aw, that's so... Oh my god, he's so good. There was a time when we saw each other often, but life got in the way, as it does. Time has certainly gotten away from us. I recall childhood days with utmost fondness, and at least she has come to visit for the first time in a while, and yet, must admit, I have been a tad awkward around her due to the situation at hand. We have barely spoken since she arrived. She's been an immense help in easing our struggle here. I'm so grateful for her kindness. This is truly a burden. I'm using my ability to manipulate water, to separate the clean. Arch Cabbage, how you doing? These the dirty water will flow into the domain and everyone will suffer. Northwest. It cannot be that far. Good to see you. I'm doing okay. How are you? I'm good. Just trying to find this... The guy. I'm trying to find the guy. Oh, okay. God, I gotta walk all that fucking way. See, I really like the Zoras, so I will continue this. Yeah. I will continue this, main quest story. And then suddenly Scooby-Doo music comes in, made me confused. So what you're saying is you got rickrolled by Scooby-Doo. Oh, it's this guy. We already talked to this guy. Do not overhear me grumbling to myself like that. It's not as it sounds, really. Desert keeps interacting with dangerous things. When I object, he insists it's necessary for his research. Makes things quite difficult for me as my job to guard him. That is why I have a moment of grumbling. Alright, do you see that opening there? Cliff crumbled as a result of the upheaval, and that revealed these ancient ruins. Prince Sidon immediately ordered a thorough investigation. Chato is a historian, so this kind of thing is a specialty. He was terribly excited, and is completely transfixed by the ruins. This dignified presentation, yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea, extraordinary. This ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors. Then upon the land of the skyfish, a droplet, the watery bridge. My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I have made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. Better still, upon its surface, there appears to be a text regarding the sky. Redeemed hydrate. Hey, Will? Hey, Will? Can you hand me my V8 that's on the counter? Will's giving me shit.
Calm by having a hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate, cabbage. Yeah, Will was just giving me shit if you couldn't hear him. However, the slate is broken, and so I'm unable to read it in its entirety. I wish that I could view the full text, as I fear that my fins are tied. Stone Slate, I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. Oh, incredible. I can finally root it. Yes, I very well can. Stand upon the land of the skyfish, and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet waits for you. Though this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king, do this task, and you shall reveal the most wonderful thing. See the watery bridge resting spot with your own 2 eyes, which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. One difficulty has been overcome, and yet another has appeared in its wake. As it mentions the Mark of the King, perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Durafan. Dorfin. Dorfin, I got it. I assume that he will be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. So let's see. Am I just... Maybe I should just talk to him again. So what, do you just wait here, or do you go... Do you go beneath? This is probably very unnecessary, but it's satisfying to me, so whatever. Yeah, I don't know whether to, like, wait or... Because there's nothing beneath the waterfall. Okay, what time is it? I don't... Stop it! I didn't ask you. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes, which connects the Zora. Maybe he is in his domain. I don't know. This is all just Zonai poop. King Dorfin Super Punch and Super Kick. I'm so big and strong. Oh no, I got beat. There's no other toys, we'll have to hide in the secret spot, and that spot is... what's up, guy? We're full up on folks who are allowed to play our King Dorfin game. Can't keep playing with you here, so take the hint and scram. Who named their kid Tumbo? Oh, are you judging, Ashes? You can't judge. your game in the throne room. Kind of seems like they're pretending to be King Dorfin. I'm curious as to what sort of things they're speaking about. Game is a secret. I won't let any adults get near. They say King Dorfin himself told them not to tell anyone. Must know what the secret is. After all, if it is truly about King Dorfin, I'm sure Prince Sidon will want to be privy as well. If I catch wind of something, I could use it as an excuse to talk to. I mean, I could dutifully tell Prince Sidon about— Dude, he's engaged! Don't be a homewrecker! Too late, I'm already judging. Leader was merely cleaning the throne room and he was chased out as well. Wonder if there's any way to covertly listen to their game. Really are judging, in all caps judgment. Which is really quite stubborn. I dearly hope our patients recover soon. Your Link is here at last. Oh, you really came. How I don't know what that word was. Fortuitous? I was hoping to speak with you about an item you entrusted the domain with repairing your Zora armor. Repair is mostly complete, but it does require just one more thing. Just need an ancient arowana. I can finish the armor right away if I can somehow acquire a scale from that fish. I've not seen ancient arowanas around lately, and I have no idea where they can be found. Since they were used for making armor, Dento the blacksmith may know something about how to get one. If you find one, can you please bring it to me? Do that and I shall fix your precious item at once and return it to your care. As you well know, the Zora armor— yeah, I already know that. Well, just before I wrap it up, I just want— this music's kind of eerie, isn't it? Okay. I just want to get this section done. Who approaches? Is that you? So it is Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Hold, my ever-loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only be confused of what is going on. Hello, Link. It has been some time since we last spoke. I received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Well, to think that such a thing should transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. Expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared just like that. Do not sully our ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will tell you now what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in Pristine Sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if out of nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began raining down. Muz and I had left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. What happened next took us by surprise. Then she unleashed the beast upon us. King Dorfin valiantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Princess Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. That is why we are temporarily remaining hidden from the Pristine Sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths beneath Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. Waters of truth have become murkier still. From Zora's perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. I didn't order Dato, a historian well acquainted with ruins, to investigate. Wonder if any progress has been made. Say that the Mark of the King was mentioned on the stone slate and was restored. Mark of the King refers to a Zora King scale, one of my scales in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mention in an ancient ritual, however, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale of mine may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There is no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you run out, simply return and require more. After all, what has transpired and after such much reflection, I have come to a realization. Must truly be getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps it is time is nearing for me to pass the title of king to Sidon. In any case, that is a matter for another day. After the chaos surrounding the sludge has quieted. Tell him there is no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Just balance this. Oh, he can't. I'm wondering if, like, how the levels work in this game, because usually, like, in Breath of the Wild, I think Zoro's domain was, like, one of the first places you go to. Now I'm not sure. Why you say my father was attacked by a monster? The Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now I feel all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky, not to mention the monster and that filthy sludge. It seems our course is skyward. We're going skyward with a sword? Skyward sword? We now know that the mark of the king written on this slate refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Stand upon the land of the skyfish. That must be referring to an actual location of some sort. Sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the floating rock that is the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. Okay, that is where I have to end it for today because I have to get ready for D&D. But, thank you everyone who joined me today. Thank you so much, Andy, Ashes, Arc Cabbage. Thank you so much for the follow, Bloxy Guy. Thank you, David. Thank you, Will. And yeah, hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow. Will and I will be continuing our Casey Link Pokemon series, which is going decent so far. But yeah, hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a very, very good night. Bye!